Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Arizona, second baseman Chris Owings.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Cruz has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. Into the windup and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Goldschmidt.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next. Now batting, Justin Turner. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Eric Young.
And a step
Jr.
off. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting second.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Billy Burns. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that two-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Billy Burns becomes out number 2 this inning. Kendrys Morales is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll start out the
Leading off
proceedings
for
against
Arizona,
Mike Leake as we
the
get
right
the
fielder,
inning
number
underway.
18, Ben
Here's the
Zobrist.
first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Cruz. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's
Batting
Brett
sixth.
Gardner now.
Center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled to first. Valencia fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting
Digging
seventh,
in, Austin Barnes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Danny Valencia. He'll look to get something
Leading off
going
for the
here in
Mariners.
this scoreless ball game.
First baseman, Danny Valencia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2 and 2. From 0 and 2 to 3 and 2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a good bite to that
Batting
slider
fifth,
as he swings through it for the
second
first
baseman,
out of the inning.
Neil Walker.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1 and 2. Misses, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Settling in now, Nelson Cruz. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he's able to get back in there at first safely. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that misses, ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Carlos Ruiz, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Into the box now, Carlos Ruiz. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reined in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. Runners at second and third with two gone. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he misses 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy.
J.J. Hardy.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. J.J. Hardy goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Chris Owings is at the plate as he watches ball one. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Ready for another chance? Jeremy Hazelbaker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in once again, Eric Young Jr.
Leading off
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, Eric Young.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Young waiting on the 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Right over the middle, knee high. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Justin Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Murphy backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting number 11.
Striding into the box, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Danny Valencia. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, Danny Valencia.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
Throw on to first is low that time, but Goldschmidt's able to hang with it, and he digs it out. A nice play.
Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. And he'll step off and try and reset. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, to hold up on, nice job.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in standing. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyway.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nelson Cruz goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And that misses. 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Austin Barnes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon onto the grass. 1 away. Now to the plate, J.J. Hardy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swung on and missed that time by Hardy as he finds himself behind 0-2 now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Owings. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cruz has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
D. Gordon.
First pitch on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. On its way is pitch number 75. Line drive to left. Hazelbaker comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Center fielder number 8.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Up next for Seattle.
Ready for another shot now.
fielder,
Billy Burns.
Billy
He struck out
Burns.
twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Digging in and looking for more, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Line toward the alley and left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. A hit in 2 tries so far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Runners going. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Now a double play ball perhaps for Gordon. Here's Walker for 1. On to first, and Goldschmidt has bounced into a double play. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go out.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Kendrys Morales. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The pitch. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Zobrist is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Ben Zobrist.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Burns is there. 1 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Another 0-2 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Burns moves over. 2 gone. Ready once again, Austin Barnes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's singled and 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. Turner has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Murphy. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball 1.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Hit sharply on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Carlos Ruiz. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This pitch is popped up. Owings is over, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Ketel Marte. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Burns moving in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Striding into the box, J.J. Hardy. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hardy waiting on the 1-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Chris Owings. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Next will be the left-handed hit. Hitting Jeremy Hazelton. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The shortstop, D. Gordon.
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You know, Matt, he's throwing over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Young Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Eric Young Jr. comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. On his way to pitch number 100. Grounded to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Pulled softly out toward right, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Here's Kendrys Morales. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the first pitch to him. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping in, Danny Valencia. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the Ben Revere will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 25.
Yogi Hidalgo enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Kyle Seager will start to loosen up.
Kyle Seager.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Paul Goldschmidt.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
This is line to left. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Ben Zobrist now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Bonifacio is digging for home, and that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Now batting.
Striding in, Austin Barnes. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Late that time for a strike. The 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now from the stretch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now.
Designated hitter, Ketel.
Here's the
Marte.
first pitch. Ketel Marte is in with two away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. High in the air out to center field. Young is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Neil Walker. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Baseman, Neil Walker.
First offering on its way. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And that misses as well, 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. In there, 3-1. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
The right fielder, number
Stepping up
23.
now, Nelson Cruz. The winning run is at first base. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Andrew Chafin is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings.
Chafin.
Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. But the runner's back easily. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Daniel Murphy becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. Carlos Ruiz is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the... Digging in, J.J. Hardy. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Mike Morin takes the mound as he'll be the first man to
pitching for the Mariners. Number 64, Mike.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Chris
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chris Owings comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Owings will turn and head for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Stepping in, Jeremy Hazelbaker. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch. The throw will go to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. The 0-1. Ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Standing in, Ben Zobrist. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and two out in the inning. Ryan Cook answers the call. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Ball 2.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's now 3-1. Settling in now, Brett Gardner. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He was sat down on strikes in his last. He's set, and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Zobrist rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. Now both runners are across. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
The batter, number 4.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 7-1. So digging in now, J.J. Hardy trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
From the stretch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
D. Gordon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Late that time for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Billy Burns. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. A look at Young. Now the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Hardy for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Here's Ben Revere. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And he misses with it 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at Safeco Field, 47.
MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State, Safeco Field in Seattle. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Chris Owings now, and we are set for baseball here this
Leading off
evening.
tonight for Arizona, second baseman, number 16.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And that misses ball four. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches. First pitch of the at-bat. Jeremy Hazelbaker stands in as he looks at a called strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The tag, and he is out at second. Bases are empty, one man out. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Settling in now, Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Just getting started here in Seattle. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners. The shortstop, D. Gordon.
Ball one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Ben Revere, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now it's 2-0.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
And there he goes toward second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Spinning a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Set to deliver on 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now both runners are breaking. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gardner patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. And now this is going to turn into a triple play. And at the plate, Justin Turner. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Justin Turner.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So striding in, Ben Zobrist. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box, Brett Gardner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. Now batting, Austin Barnes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And that misses for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses again. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone.
Walker dives. What a stop. It's there. He got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and here's Neil Walker. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes. 1-0 to Murphy. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. David Peralta is on deck. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Ready now, David Peralta. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Has a look, now the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. None out, runners at first and second. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Kendrys Morales. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Set. Here's the 3-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swinging bunt to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting 8.
Standing in, Stephen Vogt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. And
remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Gardner. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So coming to the plate, J.J. Hardy, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
J.J. Hardy.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hardy waiting on the 1-0. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now
digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Owings. He drew a walk his first time up. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Billy Burns. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Billy Burns.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Check swing grounder to the right side. He's got to hurry. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Revere. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got it.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Arizona. First baseman number 44.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Goldschmidt.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta's under it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Justin Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Here's Neil Walker. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
First baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped in the air back behind short. Hardy is over. Makes the play. 1 away. So striding forward now, David Peralta. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Here's Kendrys Morales as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, That's the one that...
Left field and deep. Hazelbaker ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. At the plate, Stephen Vogt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. He's set. Now the pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do. If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Into the box now, Billy Burns. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ball 1. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Here's D. Gordon now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way, and that misses inside. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, J.J.
Into
Hardy.
the windup and the pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Hardy waiting on the 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. J.J. Hardy becomes the first out of the inning. Chris Owings is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit. Ready for another shot now. Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. In there, strike one. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So Ben Zobrist will bat this inning following the 2-out hit.
Right fielder number 8.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 2 base hits, both singles. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burns is there. And that retires the side. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Left fielder, Ben Revere.
Into the windup and the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Ready once again,
15.
Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Walker.
First offering on its way. Neil Walker is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Right side and right into the shift. Goldschmidt is right there. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner will try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Brett Gardner.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Burns is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Austin Barnes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Ketel Marte is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Burns moving in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Ready once again,
Now batting,
J.J. Hardy. No
shortstop,
hits in 2 trips to the
J.J.
plate
Hardy.
for him in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Push softly over toward the right side. And this is going to be a base hit for Hardy. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's Chris Owings now. We'll see if he can come
Second
through in a
baseman.
clutch spot here. 2
Chris
on, 2 out here in
Owings.
inning number 6. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone. Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in and looking for more, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And another foul ball. 4 runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 1 for 2 in the
Leading
ball
off
game.
for the Mariners, first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Striding in once again,
right fielder,
David
number
Peralta.
6.
1 for 2 on his
David
line so
Peralta.
far in the game.
Your
Jorge
attention,
De La
please.
Rosa will come
Now
on in
pitching
relief
for the
as he'll make
Diamondbacks.
his second appearance of
Number
the season
20,
so
hitting for
far.
the Mariners.
Nelson Cruz.
Number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And here's a dive, and they got him. It's a double play. What an effort. Digging in to try it again, Kendrys Morales. A hit in 2 tries so far. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. De La Rosa's ready. Here it is on 1-0. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Ryan Cook is on to pitch from the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Here it comes. In there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. On the ground up the middle. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz ranging back, and it's gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Barnes. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Lays off 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. He's working on a 1. Tony Zitch takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Revere. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the tradition.
Ready for another chance? Stephen Vogt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Catcher.
Carlos Ruiz is up off the bench.
For the Mariners, number 52, Carlos Ruiz.
Hard hit ball to short. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Billy Burns. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Stepping in, D. Gordon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Outside, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Ben Revere. He's singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Eric Young Jr. will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Chris Owings. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. He's set, and the pitch.
Owings
takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
now batting.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And he lays off there, 1-0. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz going back, still going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. He went deep back in the 5th. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Chasing after it is Burns. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Danny Valencia will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off.
Danny Valencia.
David Hernandez
Arizona
is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Hernandez. This changed defensively for the D-backs.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
Young Jr.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that misses, 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3. Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Owings is there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Neil Walker. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Walker.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
Comes set and the 0-1. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now batting.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen
Arizona,
now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Right fielder number 18.
From the stretch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Burns is there. 1 away. So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Into the box now, Ketel Marte. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Burns is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, J.J. Hardy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
J.J. Hardy.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Randall Delgado comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Number 48, Randall Delgado. Now playing third base, number 26.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver on 2-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Stepping into the box, Kendrys Morales. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses, ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And that is through into right field for a single. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Hit out toward second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Digging in, Billy Burns. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On the ground now for Hardy. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away to end it. And the Diamondbacks have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Brett Gardner. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
The final line score for the